Hey guys, Alex here from Computer Headquarters, and today we're going to do another LAN Center build video. So far, if you've seen any of our other previous videos, we just recently did the white Gigabyte limited edition build that was sponsored by Gigabyte. It turned out awesome. We also did a bunch of really cool builds at my home LAN center and my personal home office computer. Hopefully you saw those, and if you didn't, feel free to go check those out later. But this is going to be our second build video here at our new warehouse, and we're going to have something like 30 total videos. Each video is going to be dedicated to an individual build, and each build is either going to be centered around a specific theme or a really rare part or a variety of rare, like collectible, hard to get computer parts. So today's build is based around the Asus Zaku theme parts, and let's just go ahead and do a quick preview. But oh wait, sorry, I forgot one thing before we get into the parts here. I want to let everyone know that we're actually doing a giveaway PC for free. So if you're interested in winning a gaming computer, not this specific gaming computer, but a gaming computer, please check out the link in the description. We're gonna have all the ways to enter, and I also want to just mention our YouTube channel is extremely small. We only have like 1,000 subscribers, so your chances of winning something on our giveaway is going to be a lot higher than probably pretty much any giveaway you've ever done before, if I had to guess. So we're doing this to try to get more people watching the videos and have a reason for us to take time away from work while at work to make videos like this for you guys. So please support us if you think this stuff's good, and let us know in the comments if you think we did a terrible job or a great job. Anyway, let's look at the parts, because we picked all this stuff out. There's definitely there's the theme and the colors that go with it, right? So I'm gonna scoot this black and red chair away so you can get in here a little bit. So let's look at the Zaku theme parts specifically right away. So we have the tough gaming monitor, which is it's the Zaku monitor. It's a 27-inch. It's QHD. It's 165 hertz, and I'll give you the exact model number if I don't remember it off the top of my head. So we're gonna put that on the ground. So we're gonna start making some space on the table to build here. So the next up we have the Tough Gaming GT 301 case. Now this is a manufacturer refurbished case. We do a lot of business direct with Asus. So on all the builds we're doing, anytime we can use a refurbished part, we're gonna do that, because there's no reason for us to spend and actually waste money on brand new parts when we can use refurbished parts that work exactly the same. And then finally we have the motherboard. Same thing, this is a refurbished motherboard. You can't see it yet, we're gonna unbox that in a minute. But it's the Tough Gaming B550M-Zaku Wi-Fi. So now that rounds out the Zaku parts. There are two more Zaku parts that Asus made that we do not own for very good reason. So one, they make a tough, I think it's a 240mm water cooler, Zaku themed. It's like $1,000, and I guess they only sold it in Asia. So it just doesn't make sense for us to go spend $1,000 on a decent, lower end AIF. We're using the Arctic Freezer 34. It's got a cool black and red fan theme going on, so it's gonna match. And we're not using a crazy CPU that even means anything. We're using a 5800X, so that's gonna be perfect. There's also a headset, I think it was. No, sorry, I take that back. It's a video card. There's a GTX 1660 Super. It's a tough version. GTX 1660 Super. It's just a GTX 1660 Super, like any others. It's not the worst card in the world, but it's only a 1080p gaming video card. And as you saw, we have an awesome QHD monitor. That's the Zaku monitor. We can't do a 1660 Super. I cannot believe that they didn't put like at least like a 3070 to have such a good monitor go with it. I think that was a huge miss by Asus, but whatever. We're gonna be using something a lot better. We are using an RX 6900 XT 16 gig video card, and of course we picked this out because it has black and red theme to go with the rest of the black and red theme. We have some, I think you're supposed to pronounce this Geil. I was told by someone that works with them, so I think most people would say Geil, but Geil might be the right way to say it. And this is Orion G DDR4 memory. It's probably 16 gig kit. No, I'm sorry, it's 32 gig kit. 16 16 gig sticks, two 16 gig sticks. Okay, so 32 gig kit, so pretty nice. And of course it's red to match the theme. We have this is just a really basic SSD. I think it's a PCIe 3.0. So it's just a 1 terabyte. We don't need anything crazy on this. And then we have this Asus Tough headset, and it has the red and black, so we thought that would kind of match. And we have an Asus, another refurb part here too, Gladius 2 wireless, I guess. Usually we don't use wireless stuff around here, so that's why I sounded confused, but that's fine. So Gladius 2 wireless mouse, also black and red, of course a lot of ROG stuff is. And then we have, I think this is a Flare, yeah, Strix Flare keyboard. I'm not sure if we're gonna keep this here because we have when we started this, we didn't have very many Asus keyboards in stock, and now we have like 2,000 in stock right now. So we might swap that out, but what's most important is that we got this Zaku themed keyboard set. I'll actually open this right now. So we can take the keycaps off and swap in these Zaku themed keycaps, and it's gonna look a lot cooler. So that's the plan, and whichever keyboard they end up landing on, you'll see that by the end of the video. Oh, we also have a Asus Scabbard mouse pad, and that's a black and a red themed mouse pad. We may swap that out to a Zaku themed mouse pad. Again, we'll find out by the end of this video. So I think we covered all the parts, which means that Derek, who's behind the camera right now, is ready to jump in and build this computer. All right, let's build a computer, Derek. You ready?
Yep.
So Derek was the cameraman before. Now I'm the cameraman and Derek's the builder. Derek is the manager of the PC team here at Computer Headquarters. And he's going to be very involved with a lot of these builds here in the LAN center. And he's got a big knife for opening boxes. All right, so we're starting with the Zaku motherboard. And as I mentioned, this is a factory refurb from Asus Direct. We sell a ton of factory refurbished Asus motherboards. I think we have around 2,000 or 3,000 in stock right now, and we just ordered another 1,000. Wow, that is beautiful. I was not expecting that.
That is sick.
Because it's B550, I was actually kind of thinking it would be cheesy, because I figured if they were gonna go all in, they'd do like X570. So yeah, you know what's really weird? I said this before about the monitor. The monitor is really high end. The motherboard is definitely middle of the road. B550 is middle. The case is the GT301, it's not a 501, so that's also lower end, middle of the road. Why did they do, and then they did a GTX 1660. Why didn't they just do like a 1080p monitor? Like a basic $200 monitor with some Zaku stuff on it. I think they should have held back a little bit on the monitor. Hey guys, we've got some updates here. So the 6900 XT is installed, and we've talked about how we liked this card because of the color scheme mainly. But here's the problem. This hose is incredibly long, and if we install this pump, I guess that, sorry, this is the radiator, my bad. If we install this radiator back here, it's gonna leave this cabling like all bunched up and all wrapped around looking really funky. I really don't like how it looks. It looks really sloppy. So that means that we either have to shove it all the way up to the top, which it'll barely clear, but it'll look incredibly goofy. I'll show you guys if I can do it with one hand. There we go. So it basically, it's on the roof right now, and it has to either slot here or like to the left, and it won't fit to the left. So it'll fit like right there, and I'm gonna actually let it rest right there. So you kind of get the picture. So it just looks really sloppy. So then our only other options are mounting it somewhere on one of these front areas here. So we could, like, theoretically, it could be, let's just say on the bottom. I think this is the cleanest look for the cables if it was on the bottom, but then because of that top chunky spot on the radiator, we wouldn't be able to have that middle fan. We'd only be able to have a top fan. So it would be like a bottom fan, a gap, and then a top fan. So we could theoretically maybe like switch the top fan out to like a 140, and it would just look a little bit weird. So we came up with a new solution. We looked at the video cards we had. Is there anything that we had that was kind of like the black and the red theme? And we found that we had a 7900 XT in stock right now. So all black card, red accents, super awesome looking card in my opinion. I really like this Founders Edition style. I forgot what AMD calls their Founders Edition, but reference, whatever you want to call it. So I really like how this card looks. I think it fits the build really well. So we're gonna go with this. The problem is we're using a 5800X, and it's just kind of like a underwhelming CPU for a 7900 XT. So we went and grabbed a 5800X3D. This is a brand new one we haven't opened before. And so this is gonna we're gonna pull this off. We're gonna put the 5800X3D in. We're gonna put the 7900XT in, and now this is gonna be, I mean, it was gonna be a good computer before, but it's gonna be a lot better, a lot faster. So Derek's gonna take the camera back, and he's gonna take out the video card and swap out the CPUs, and we're getting to the finish line here. We've got our built-in headset stand, which is optional. You can actually mount that on either side, but we went with this side. We've got 3 different shades of red colors. This plastic, and this metal. And then we have, I'm not gonna show you the inside just quite yet because it's pretty hard to see in there with this thing on, but I wanna make sure that we post first before we go too far here. So, a lot has changed since that video that you've been watching this whole time. It's now February, actually, to be honest with you guys, today is March 1st, meaning this video is gonna be up tomorrow. No, Monday. Today is Friday. You're gonna see me right now on Monday as our number 2 video in the LAN Center series, and after reviewing all of our footage, editing this, we weren't very happy with what was supposed to be right here, and we were going to not show you like the final phase of this until the very end of all the videos, but we're gonna have to just show you the final phase. So the difference from what you left off with this computer and where it is right now is it's so much better than it was. So you just saw the keyboard. Derek, if you want to show them again, this keyboard. So we ended up switching to this Keychron keyboard, and it's completely custom. I don't remember in the video if we even had the Zaku Escape keycap. It's like a special one we bought off of Etsy. You know, I started as the series started out like I would say middle basic. How much involvement, how crazy I wanted to get on each one of these systems, and I just went off the deep end on these systems. As you'll see, as the videos come out, I just kept going bigger and bigger. So we wrapped the entire desk with carbon fiber vinyl and red. So we also got a really awesome mouse pad that we were able to find, I think, also off of Etsy. We just have a basic, like a really nice Asus mouse. I don't remember the model off the top of my head. You've already seen the monitor. You saw the computer. And we also ended up finding the actual the Zaku video card. So these are really hard to get, and I was able to find a seller in China months ago. It took a long time for it to get here. The only thing that's really unfortunate about this video card is it's a GTX 1660 Super, and all the computers in this room, I would say like a minimum video card's almost like a 3070, and this just doesn't really cut it. So it would be like whoever. When we actually have events here at the office where we're all playing games, no one would want to use the 1660 computer, it just wouldn't get used. So yeah, we are using the card here as like a display piece to go along with the build. It matches. And we even got an ROG logo neon sign made that we put up here. We had some guys out here from Asus a couple weeks ago. They were really impressed with how much Asus and ROG stuff, and hopefully as these videos come out and they see how much ridiculous detail we put into every build, maybe as they come out with more collaborations with brands like Gundam or even Geil or Demon Slayer, they'll even give us some, maybe they'll sponsor a build eventually like Gigabyte did. That'd be great. That'd be the ultimate thing. So I really hope they appreciate the effort we put in. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the chair. We even have the ROG Chariot. This is they make 2 versions of this. This is the non-RGB version. We also have an RGB version here. You don't need to show them right now, Derek, because you'll give away too much. But yeah, just wanted to really let you guys know that this computer just ended up amazing. It's so good. It's such a great system. It's fast. The colors are, the red colors, just everything pops. And I think we did a good job of sticking with the Zaku theme. I hope you guys appreciate it too. And that really wraps up the video. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which video you guys are going to see next. I think it's the Cougar Conquer or the FPS build. But that will be literally tomorrow. There'll be another build. It'll be just as crazy, if not crazier than this. And there'll be another one the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. So I hope you guys like this. Talk to us in the comments. There's a giveaway going right now. It's already live today as I'm making this. It's free to enter. It's a really nice gaming PC. So I wish you the best of luck on winning, and let's just roll some B-roll.